Hi everyone, welcome back to Victory at Sea Atlantic. We are here 6th of July 1940. So last time out we had a few more engagements with the U-boats, not particularly successful, and we attempted a bomber raid on the power station here in Lowestoft. That went wrong. We had all our aircraft shot down. I've just noticed there is dive bombers heading across the channel. Enemy aircraft have been spotted in the Thames estuary. Yeah, I know. I literally just seen that. Let's launch what we got there. Yonkers 87s? No. Messerschmitt 109s. Messerschmitt 109s. Can we get both of those? Launch and intercept, please. So we've got 7 109s. From there, should I send up some from here? We'll send up we'll send up another one just to fly some support as well. But yeah, we got some intercept coming on. If they're going for our factories or in Calais, or we've got power station and we got a radar. What is that? It is a radar station. Yeah. Sorry, I can't remember the building. That must have been there by default, perhaps. I'm slightly concerned that our fighters are not going to intercept them soon enough. We want to intercept them over the channel, ideally. Which makes me think, do we need an airfield here? Or at least an anti-aircraft gun? Well, we'll see how this plays out. She might get to the town first, but I'm hoping our 109s are going to get there. Does that say 36 of them? Good God. Should we send some more fighters up then? Yeah, you guys. You also intercept. Wow. 36 bombers. They're definitely going to get through, aren't they? We definitely need some defense here at Calais. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Maybe some anti-aircraft guns, or should we just put another airfield in there? And purely fighters, I suppose. Because they are... Yeah, maybe we actually position the airfields or here would have been better. I don't know. But we're nearly there for the intercept. Oh my goodness me. So, I'm not sure what dive bombers these are.
We've encountered the enemy.
Okay, so here we go. The skirmish at Calais. We have 109s. And oh, blimey. There's a whole host of aircraft here. Look, we've got short Sunderland, 12 short Sunderlands, heavy damage, obviously usually marine patrol vessels. Vickers Wellingtons, 6 of them. A very good medium bomber, actually, could take a lot of damage. A Blackburn, whatever that is, times 12, heavily damaged. Is that the dive bomber? And 6 Mark 1 Bristol Blenheims. Okay, so they've now... That was the skirmish. They've now... There's the Blenheims heading back. There's 33 of them. I didn't read that very well. They disappeared off our screens. Okay. Not quite sure really what happened there, if I'm honest. So actually, if we look at laboratory, airfield level 2 is underway. But if we look at weapons... flak is not a thing at the moment. Shipyards, airfields, industry. AA emplacements. Here we go. Should we put one near the anti-aircraft placement there? And do you know what? I will actually just build a new airfield, I think. Alright. Airfield in there. Extra airfield, yeah. So they're chasing them back now. They may get intercepted, so... yeah, let's get you... Can you return to base? Right, we're getting these guys going.
Enemy fleet spotted.
In the Sol Bank. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Let's just get these aircraft landed. Okay. That moved, right. Those aircraft as it gets dark. So in the Sol Bank. View map. Yeah, they sent some fighters up. As you would expect. That's why I turned them back. Hopefully they'll be okay. Anyway, in the soil bank, what do we got? We've got, over here we've got 12 cargo ships, 6 oil tankers and a destroyer. Cargo ships, right, Wolfpack 3, you can maybe look to intercept that. Go for the non-combat ships. There's lots of Hurricanes and I think is that a bolt and pull with the weird turret thing, but yeah, or they them, I don't know. A lot of fighters following us home, but we should be okay. Spotted over English. Yeah, they're the ones chasing us. We are aware of those. Don't worry. It's 6:20 in the evening. We are going home, and they're slowly turning around. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a anticlimax. But yeah, we'll get an airfield here with fighters. Maybe three lots of fighters and a light bomber or something there, just so we can probe. Move some spotter planes. I think we've got some spotter planes being built in this one, haven't we? Yeah, we've already got a... Oh, we've already got one. So, yeah, we can send... Let's send the spotter plane out. To sort of recon. At 9:20 in the evening, our spotter plane is just coming over here. We've got Plymouth Shipyard being identified. There is an airfield down here, which may... Well, historically... which may cause, you see them raiding out into the Channel Marine Patrol, so you may spot that. Where is your path? Let's send you up here and get you to check around that, because yeah, we could definitely try some bombing raids on the shipyard down here if it doesn't have much of a defence, because the majority of the fighter bases are going to be in southern East England, aren't they, to repel aircraft coming across the shortest distance. They did have aircraft based up here which attacked northern England during the Battle of Britain. Sort of the Italian and some German forces up there. But yeah, it would be interesting. It'd be interesting to see how well defended the southwest is. Okay, come over here. See if there's anything over here. So we've got the town. We've got the shipyard. I just want to sort of have a look around, see if they spot anything, see if there's anything here. And obviously, first sight of aircraft, we'll get him turned around. So we want him to be okay. Okay, we found a power station. Oh, we do have a small payload, it would seem. So I'll get you to drop it on the shipyard. And then return home, I think.
Aircraft lost.
Oh, okay. So they did send up 4 Hurricanes and we lost our spotter plane. It's been shot down over England. Boom. Well, I suppose there is an airfield here then. And they were coming from this direction, so the airfield must be here or here. We just didn't see it. Okay, so we need a new spotter plane. We're running low on 14 resources, yeah, so okay, we'll build that. But yeah, we are running low on resources now. We need to, oh god, and we've not got the tick over anytime soon.
Friendly agents apprehended.
Our saboteur has been unable to locate an enemy structure to sabotage. Back over here in Canada. Why don't you do some spying rather than... Yeah, okay. Espionage is higher. Sabotage... Lower sabotage and get bloody espionage up. 10:15 on the 7th of July. U-65 has... Well, she's... Oh, HMS Javelin, hello. She's being pinged and being hunted, it would seem. Can we lock on to that? I can't see her through the murk, but she's there somewhere, apparently. Right. Apparently we have locked on. Solution is calculating, and it's there. Before she detects us, let's fire. Torpedo. Torpedo in the water. Can't actually see the ship yet. So it's a destroyer coming for us, but torpedoes in the water. We'll see how we get on. Ah, here is HMS Javelin in her glory. Torpedoes. Actually, because of the angle of spread, I didn't narrow it down. We've actually fired 2 torpedoes, so hopefully she doesn't go between them, because that would be very frustrating indeed. She's beginning to turn. Evasive manoeuvres. Are the torpedoes near? No, the torpedoes have passed by. She has gone through the middle of them. I still can't see her, although she's apparently right there. Should we launch? We've narrowed it down now. Launch a torpedo there. Okay, 3rd torpedo inbound. This one's looking better. And we get a strike on the bow. And that is enough. Okay, we lost 2 torpedoes. We didn't narrow the spread, but there we go. We didn't make the same mistake twice. And a decisive victory at Solbank. HMS Javelin sunk by U-65. Confirmation: U-65 sinks HMS Javelin. Good stuff. Right. Okay. Let's get you continuing your patrol up and down there. Doing a grand job. You are. Oh, spotter aircraft. Seen out to sea. It's like a little de Havilland, is it de Havilland Walrus or something like that? U-52. What force 0? 2 U-boats. Why don't you head up there and find out what they are from? If it's a spotter plane from a ship, that's got to be a cruiser at minimum, I would have thought. So we're going to send them up there to sort of check out that, see what's up there.
Structure complete.
On the 8th of July at 6 AM, a factory has been constructed in Gironde, yeah, I don't know. Good, so that, boom, we got some more supplies, good, so we can probably build some more aircraft, which is fantastic. Or construction continue forward a little bit more. What else we got building? Nothing here. Everything looks good here. We've got, of course got the airfield there and the anti-aircraft guns there. Everything is constructed there. We've got a farm underway there and another factory there. What is that? Another laboratory. Yeah, and up here I don't think we've got much in the way of building. Got the airfield up there now. Do we have aircraft there? They're being added as we speak. We have a farm up here in Bergen. Another factory in Trondheim. And what's that? Another factory in Narvik. Cool. Okay, so that is... We do have things in motion, so we can still see some supplies trickle in, which should be lovely. So far, nothing more in the Celtic Sea from wherever that spotter plane came off. Obviously, directed force 0, as you know, and U-65 is also going to take an interest and have a look, see if there's anything she can spy. 11:30 on the 8th. Alert. Enemy dive bombers spotted. Right. 36 of them. Oh my god, right. We don't have the fighters, do we? Intercept. Don't have anything from there, so Messerschmitt, intercept. Right, so we're sending 16 and 7. Oh my goodness, 23 fighters up to shoot down, hopefully, 36 aircraft inbound. I think we were able to repel them last time. And we'll see how this goes. And at the same time, a fleet has been spotted in Solbank. What have we got there? 2 light cruisers and a destroyer escort. Right, U-51, how are you doing for torpedoes? You look fine. Engage. Prioritize the destroyers or the light cruisers? The light cruisers, please. Okay.
We've encountered the enemy.
A Messerschmitt Bf 109 has encountered enemy aircraft over the Strait of Dover. Zoom back. Okay.
We've encountered the enemy.
Yep. And what? We encountered it. Did you not attack? They seem to have disappeared again. Can you sort of loiter over here? I think we're going to have to start putting raids up, won't we, to protect our aircraft. Meantime, so that's probably what they were from. I might send... Right, you 65, let's get you back on patrol. Let's send you that way as well. Admiral Hipper is in front of these guys now, so hopefully they can start finding some quarry as well. There's the spotter plane again. The dive bombers have been spotted heading to East Anglia. Is it trying to trap our fighters? Yeah, you come back here. You sort of loiter over here for a bit, I think. Defend that. Oh, hang on. No, where are you going? No, 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 no. Don't go all the way over there. Come there. Defend that. What? Why?
We've encountered the enemy.
Is that then sending them across the... Oh, I don't know. Right. U-51 is in position. That's good. Let's just sort these fighters out. Hang on. Just hang about there for a moment and we'll sort that out. Okay, here we are. 1:45 on the 8th. We've got HMS Manchester and HMS Birmingham. Where is... Oh, I don't know where the fighter is. Oh, we're behind these, sadly. Let's target Manchester. Let's have a look here. Torpedoes armed. Okay, 4 loaded potentially. They're out of range. Okay, let's press on. I don't think we'll be going to be able to get a shot here. Oh, actually, hang on, we're facing the wrong way. That doesn't help. We'll stop. We might be able to have a shot. No. Wow, we turned really quick. Okay, keep turning. Bring us around. I thought we could have a shot with the aft torpedo tube then, but my god, this U-boat turns really quick, which I'm not complaining about. It just caught me out a little bit. So, select the forward, and we'll get Manchester locked in. Is she out of range now, is she? It looks like they are... Yeah, look where we have to fire. It looks like they are just pulling away from us. Right, what I will do, I might just fire though, because we've got 2 of those ships in that vicinity, and you never know. Let's reduce the angle about, or the angle of spread to there. And let's launch 1. Oh, we're targeted. Let's target Manchester. Oh, we are targeting Manchester. And it needs to go there. Okay, fire. That's pretty much all we're going to do. I don't think really we're going to get a good shot at them, but we know where they are now. We do have the HMS Arthurton coming in to potentially cause us a bit of grief, so we'll lock her in as well, and we'll keep an eye on her, because it could be that we just need to do a defensive shot against her as well. Right, here she comes. Torpedo launched. Defensive fire. Hopefully not today, Arthurton. Oh, yes. There we go. There's the escort, which is literally breathing down our neck. Gone. Unfortunately, there's our torpedo, and look, you can't even see the cruisers now. They've disappeared. So, unfortunately, they've got away from us, but at least we now know there are 2 light cruisers heading out in the Med with no escort. So other U-boats can hopefully attack comfortably. But we'll leave this engagement now. And so the 6th Battle of Seoul Bank. U-51 was able to sink HMS Arthurton. Always waiting for the tonnage, but we never get it. So HMS Birmingham and HMS Manchester. No damage taken. Obviously, they're 3/4 health. And those of you who don't know, that's because there was a patch, and then obviously they've changed the values of the hulls and hull strength of the various ships, so they're all sort of showing us 75% of what they once were. So they haven't actually been inflicting damage. Basically, when they next go to port, they'll get an upgrade of I don't know, hull armor or whatever, and that will go fully green. See, U-51 here has either been built after the patch, or she's been into port to resupply and repair post-patch, and that's why she's got a full green bar. Okay, so there we go. We got those 2 cruisers heading that way. U-51, well, you can still go that way. Let's get you to patrol that way. You never know, we might run into you again, which would be great. We'd like to have a go at those cruisers, but hopefully from a better angle next time. Right, we've got our fighters coming back here. Right, you guys. Let's get you to go and land. Yeah, okay. We've got some fighters over here. Are they heading back to land? Yeah, we're not quite there with the aerial warfare yet, are we? We're kind of still stumbling around a bit, but it doesn't matter. We'll get there eventually. We will get there eventually.
Enemy structure located.
Our intelligent operatives have discovered a location of a shipyard in Halifax. It may now be targeted. Well, finally, you've actually done your job. Brilliant. Okay. And in the early morning of July 10th, we have a 3.7 centimeter flak 43 has been constructed in Nord. Good, so we've got an anti-aircraft gun there. Brilliant. At 7:53 on the 10th, our fighters have been scrambled. Encountered aircraft over Calais. Okay, what do we get? So, second skirmish at Calais. We had 7 109s against 12 Short Sunderland, 6 Vickers Wellingtons, 9 Blackburn Stewards, I don't know, and 9 Bristol Blenheims. So dive bombers lost 6. So we shot down 6 of the 9 Blackburn Stewards, I think. Bombers lost 3. Are they the Wellingtons, maybe, or maybe the Blenheims? Level bombers lost 4. So level bombers have got to be the Wellingtons. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we've maybe some of the Short Sunderlands as well. Thankfully, no losses for us, but we've shot down 13 aircraft. Nice. Well done, boys. Defense is working. Right near the anti-aircraft gun as well. So hopefully that helped. Right, meantime, we've got the forces down here. Admiral Hipper and Gneisenau are doing some patrols out there, but they've not really had anything to spot so far. I'm going to get Force 0 up here. Do I need to get Hipper? She's doing a patrol there. Should we get her over here? Right in the action. I've also ordered the Lutzow heavy cruiser plus the light cruisers Cologne and Leipzig with 2 destroyers to also come around here and start doing commerce raiding off the west coast of Ireland to try and hit these convoys before they come to Great Britain. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got the remaining bombers heading back and our fighters are trying to jump on them. Good. So the fighters are in like an auto mode, which I like. They'll automatically scramble for any incoming threats. Watch the Spitfires and Hurricanes appear now as our fighters near these the last sighting of these bombers. Oh, there they are. Yeah, they've moved over there now. That was the last sighting then. Okay, we'll let them limp home. That's fine. Good. Okay, on the 11th of July at 6:30, we've got more bombers coming in. 36. They've been able to replenish those lost aircraft. More fighters being sent up. Yeah, that airbase is almost built. So, unfortunately, they're going to get to them. The lesser number of fighters is going to get to them before these guys do. What I might do with you guys then, I might actually send you up here to intercept them on the way back. So get these 7 to intercept them before target, and maybe the 16 to intercept them on the way home, and hopefully we could do a bit more damage. It may trigger some Hawker Hurricanes getting sent up, but we shall see. So here come the enemy bombing raid. Messerschmitts are intercepting. Good. It's the same makeup as we've seen before. This time our 7 109s were able to shoot down 4 dive bombers, 1 level bomber, and level bombers lost 1, bombers lost 1. So I guess it's out. Oh, I don't know how the breakdown goes, but yeah, lots of the Blackburn Skua shot down, and I think that raid has been sent home. I'm going to get you guys. You head home, and we got these. Hope they might intercept in a little while. Get them refueled, ready to go up again if need be. Yeah, those fighters will probably pop up on the map as they cross the channel again, or cross the English coast. So we may not get to see them, but... Right, Admiral Hipper is now in here. Look at this. Right, we'll get her there and we'll get her patrolling here, but she should be able to start finding them. We did actually want her to go hunting in the North Atlantic, but we couldn't find anything there. So, yeah. She's going to come into the Irish Sea for sure. So, yeah. See how that gets on. It's 12:17 on the 11th. A laboratory has been constructed. Let's have a look now. Oh, wonderful. So we've got 2 laboratories now. Let's see. Does that allow us? Oh, it allows us. Is that going to be a lot quicker? Potentially. Yeah, I think so. So I think it's just the speed at which we can research things. So 8 more days. Sorry, 6 more days, and the airfield level 2 should be completed. Fantastic. Now, we've got what looks like a sighting of a convoy. So Admiral Hipper is being sent to engage. Finally. We'll prioritise the destroyers, get them out of the way, and then we'll hopefully finish off the rest of the convoy.
We've encountered the enemy.
Okay, finally we've managed to catch up with them. So we've got the German heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper. Its task group has engaged the enemy near Sol Bay. We have a destroyer, we have a light cruiser, we have a heavy cruiser, and we have a battleship. Against 13 cargo ships, 2 oil tankers, a troop ship, and the sloop. So we'll probably get the destroyer and the light cruiser to attack the sloop, and the other 2 can... start picking off the rest as long as we're in a decent position. Okay, here we are then. Here is our task group down here. What do we got? We're a bit out of range, but we can start to see some of them. Cargo ship. Okay. Attack that. I will also get the destroyer here. I want you to head forward fast and engage. As the Admiral Hipper opens up. Are you heading? Yeah, you're heading. You can also open up. Or should we put some... Can we put star shells up? Anyway, you just engage. We've got Gneisenau. Where's Gneisenau? Oh, look at this. Beautiful. Gneisenau, you start running up here as well. You can engage the oil tank on the far side. And then we've got Emden. Oh, beautiful. Emden. Are they in your range? You start attacking. Okay, shots coming in on the cargo ships. And the oil tanker at the back there. Wait till we see there is an escort. There's only a sloop. So if I was them, well, you'd probably charge towards them, try and lay a smoke screen to let the rest of the convoy scatter, but yeah, in reality, there's not much hope, hopefully. Oh, this one's grinding to a halt. She's struggling. More shells raining down on the tanker in the back or right on the hull. That was going to be a crippling blow, that one. I think we got return fire coming from out here. Oh! Even the ships themselves are returning fire. Lovely. Admiral Hipper's going for it as well. Beautiful. God. It lights up the ship in the night. Fantastic. Okay, we got this oil tanker burning. We've got one sinking behind it. Already gone. This one can't be too long, and that merchant ship is also struggling somewhat. But returning fire, amazingly. But it just attracts more fire. Fire being sent over that to a ship in the darkness, which we can't see. Another oil tanker is burning. As you can see, the hail of fire going beyond to the rest of the convoy. Alright, wow. Okay, this is going to be real death and destruction, I hope. That's what I'm hoping for. That, I believe, is the sloop gone. That's their defense gone. Oh, and the troop ship is running. The troop ship is running. Let's get one of the capital ships to turn their attention on her, because she is a big, powerful ocean liner. Oh, looks like somebody already has. I see shells winging this way. Oh, and not long later, the troop ship's gone. Wow. Okay. It didn't take much. A couple of salvos from the Gneisenau's main battery, and yeah, she's gone. The fastest ship they had, and she was unable to get away. Hits coming in from the Gneisenau once again to a poor cargo ship. She's not long for this world. Got their eye in. Oh, that was a hit on the bow under the water. Another merchant ship getting torn to pieces by the Admiral Hipper. Oh my goodness, it's like surgical. see the shells going in on the ship behind as well. I think that's from the Ebden and the destroyer. Crikey. This is another cargo ship sent to the bottom. Okay, here are... Oh, there's two cargo ships close together, and this is what we were seeing from the Emden. Oh my goodness, she's really is getting some laser vision sight on that one in the background. Crikey. I think the Gneisenau has also switched their attention to the one in the foreground. Probably not her guns, or maybe it was the one in the background as well. So they seem to be coming in from a separate angle, but no, shells starting to land around this one. There's the Gneisenau. The cargo ship at the back is sinking. All attentions will be turned to this one, and it's only a matter of time. The one thing we are struggling with slightly is ammo. We are using a lot of ammo, and we've used up most of our high explosive ammo, and we've switched to armor piercing. So this task group will have to go back to probably Brest to rearm, get some more shells on board, so they can do a bit more of this. But yeah, once they find a convoy, they can obliterate it. The 10th Battle of Solbay is a decisive victory for the Kriegsmarine. So, in the summary, wow, we sunk all 17 ships with light damage to the Admiral Hipper, light damage to the Gneisenau. It's from there, yeah, obviously the deck guns and from the sloop as well, but nothing really to write home about. 17 ships sunk. Absolutely destroyed. Oh, that was our spotter plane got shot down by the sloop earlier on. Right, how are we doing? Ammunition low, I'm not surprised. Well, you know, for that such sterling work, 17 ships destroyed, why don't you come back here into Lorient and rearm? Yeah, brilliant. Well, that's cheered me up. It's been slightly depressing, hasn't it, with the U-boats not really hitting the mark, and yeah, we've been able to defend some of the bomb raids coming over and keep our facilities safe. But yeah, that picked my spirits up right at the end there. If we have a look at our objectives, Battle of the Atlantic, 31 of the 60 cargo ships we were required to sink are now done, so we're over halfway. The Blitz, obviously that's us bombing the United Kingdom. We haven't got around to doing that yet. We had a first attempt, but that went horribly wrong last time. Stockpile supplies, obviously we were quite low on those at the moment, but another 2 days we should get another bunch of resources coming in. Food stockpile, we are quarter of the way there, which is not too bad. Stockpile enlisted men, again we are, oh wow, we're not even 10% there. So a long way to go for that. Build more ships, yeah, we need to build more ships, and build more aircraft, definitely. But we've got airfields being constructed as well. More importantly, we've got level 2 airfields, only 5 days away now, which would be fantastic. We will have power station level 2 after that, but then we'll probably, maybe we'll research aircraft. We could potentially get the wind tunnel, the pressurized cockpit. That's only 4.6 days now. So that second laboratory has really sped things up. 17 days, let's say, for a Focke-Wulf 190, a much more robust fighter for dealing with bombers. We've got the Condor, the FW200, which is a 4-engined maritime patrol. Could have been a bomber, but they used it on the maritime patrol style. We got the Heinkel 177, Junkers 188, Messerschmitt Bf 110. I'm surprised that's there, you know. I thought we'd have already had that. 66 days, 67 days to the Messerschmitt 262, which would be amazing. So yeah, that's certainly something we could investigate. We've got ships wise. Well, we've got various different classes, so we can get different patrol boats and torpedo boats and destroyers relatively quickly. Aircraft carrier in 5 days. That's interesting. That is interesting indeed. But anyway, snorkel in 47 days. Yeah, we won't be doing that anytime soon. Crikey, that's a lot. But yeah, we are progressing quite nicely. I'm sure that we could have really grasped the horns with this and done a bit more. But in Calais, we are almost have our airfield built to try and. That's where most of the enemy bomb rays have been heading so far. We also do need. Do we get the? We got that spotter plane. Nope, but just a minute. Ju-87 spotter plane. Yeah, we do. We do have that spotter plane, so we can get him up and around and do some spying. He got shot down over Cornwall, doing some spying, which unlocked all these, but that's okay. So yeah, the Admiral Hippos group has really cheered me up at the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.